Hi everybody, this is Sarah Al-Amiri in Why Not Show.
Hello everyone and welcome to our program, Why Not? I'm your host, Ahmed Murad.
Lovely viewers of Why Not? I am your host, Ritaja Shkirani. Hello dear viewers, I'm your host Ritaja Shkirani and you're watching Why Not, the show that takes us to so many fun and exciting places here in Kuwait. And I'm joined by our lovely co-host Ahmed. Hi Ahmed, how are you doing?
I'm good. How about you, Ritaja?
So dear viewers, as you guys can see, based on our settings, we're going to have another recap session where we're going to talk about our previous episodes. And Ahmed, it's been so long. I feel like it's been so long since I've seen you. I've done an episode with you. So I want to know everything you've been, experiencing without me.
Well, I mean, it's been a while.
Yeah,
it sure has been a while. And I mean, entering this summer season, we've been getting, let's say, more crazier ideas.
Yes.
With Why Not, yeah. And it's been a while. I think this is a very good opportunity for us to catch up and to also talk about our program, Why Not? And well, starting off, I think before we get into what we've talked, I just want to touch up a little bit on our cooking ventures.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So by this time, let's say by this point, we've gotten to do a lot of cooking episodes, as we also were able to feature some of our lovely team members with us. And tell me, I mean, Ritaja, let's say we're roughly maybe, I don't want to make up a number, but I feel like it's maybe a 7 or 8 episodes of cooking that we've done.
Yeah. I have to it's been a lot of episodes. I need to take the time to recall everything we've made so far. We've done a lot.
But just tell me generally, how have you been feeling with these cooking episodes?
To be honest, I'm really glad that it's part of the Why Not episodes, because now I'm outside of Why Not, I'm trying to cook as well, and I'm texting my mom. I'm like, Mama, how do you make this? What are the ingredients? What do you use? And yeah, I'm trying to take the initiative to learn how to cook. Thanks to all of the episodes we've been doing here on Why Not.
Amazing, yeah. I mean, so you've leveled up from boiling water.
Yeah.
Now you can actually, let's say, boil pasta.
And I'm hoping, I've been practicing, attempting to make dishes at home. So inshallah, in future cooking episodes, maybe I can host, take the lead in a cooking episode.
And that's what I've been thinking. I mean, I've gotten to talk with our director about this. I feel like in our future cooking episodes, we have to let you take the lead for once at some points. And I mean, I think we'll do good. We'll do good.
I hope so. Let me just perfect this specific dish. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody just yet. But
so we already have some plans.
I have a few.
Okay, all right, exciting, yeah. But going back into cooking episodes, I think my favorite part is the fact that we were able to translate our personalities and also the show's personality into the cooking, right? And because I was rewatching some of the episodes that we had, especially when we featured Fadla or Hassan. It was incredibly fun that they've been featured before in other episodes of Why Not, Hassan with his crazy, scary ventures.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that
yes,
later.
and then Fadla with all of her one-liners and just, her personality. So it was lovely that we were able to give them kind of a platform in which, they've got the opportunity to be able to just be in the episode entirely.
I think we should do that more often with the other members of Why Not.
We have to.
They all have their own unique personalities that I feel like the world needs to see.
Of course.
The team behind the scenes.
Of course, yeah. And I mean, we keep on bringing up the fact that, it feels like it's more than just a work team, right?
Yes.
It's very, we're all friendly together. It feels like a Why Not family.
Yeah, exactly, a family.
In which, where we all adapt to our different personalities, but at the end of the day, we're having fun.
Yeah, it never feels like work.
None of it feels like work.
It feels like you're hanging out with your friends.
Alhamdulillah, we're blessed to be able to have this kind of opportunity in which our work is very pleasant, you know. And it's also thanks to the amazing team behind Why Not. So, you know, we'll give them a small shout out and, you know, some clapping. I'd say they deserve some clapping. So thank you so much, the Why Not team. Thank you so much. And obviously also KTV too, you know, for being able to have this kind of opportunity to just let us do a lot of things, you know. But yeah, the cooking episodes, very, very fun.
Ahmed, I still think about the pasta, like the very first dish
the very
we
first
made.
pasta.
I still think about it.
Let me tell you, I actually ended up doing it at my home, right? And my siblings were like, it was a day where my parents were away. So I was like, you know what, I could actually use the kitchen, because my mom usually is like, get out of the kitchen, get out, you know, when she's cooking. And my siblings were like, hey Ahmed, by the way, the pasta is better than what my mom cooks. And I'm like, please do not say this. Please do not say this. I mean,
but now it's on TV, so
I'm exposing my siblings, right? But I've had a lot of fun, and a lot of the things that we're cooking, especially the day we ended up making the steak with the chimichurri sauce. I have to tell you, the chimichurri sauce, it's one of the easiest like sauces we were able to make.
It was.
And I've been using it on almost everything. I've been using it on potato, on chicken, and it's just so easy. It takes like 10 minutes to prepare.
Yeah, exactly.
With just a few ingredients. And yeah, the cooking episode.
It's not hard at all. Like all the recipes we've done so far, it hasn't been hard to do. Like anybody can just copy and paste it at home. And
exactly. And I mean, speaking of that, that reminded me of something that I think we are allowed to talk about. But we've had you had a failed attempt.
Okay then.
So do you want to tell us about the story of the
Let me just look at the director real quick.
Yes. So
basically we had an episode.
Right.
It was early in the morning.
Okay. During this summer heat.
In the summer heat, okay.
Yes.
So, you know, our team loves to work hard, you know. They want to get something done. If something's in their mind, they need to get it done.
Yeah, and for the most part, we actually end up doing it.
Alhamdulillah. But that one day.
But that one day,
that one morning. I don't know where to start. It was really hot. And so the idea was we will be making like art through fruits.
Fruits, all right.
Yes. So, and so, give me a second, guys.
And well, dear viewers, Rutaj got the, let's say, the laugh out. And I mean, continue, Rutaj, tell me about it.
I couldn't help but laugh. I'm just recalling the morning, the day. It was just a bit funny. But so the idea was to create art through fruits. And we got inspired by like some images online. And what these images showed was like a sort of giraffe made out of bananas and like berries.
Nice, so different fruits.
Yeah.
Just remembering it.
So first of all, it was really hot.
Yes.
We had like a little setup done, but again, it was so hot. We had to move the setup somewhere else under the shade. The cameras kept on dying on us because of the heat. We had like a bunch of umbrellas, like whatever we can find around the area, just to cover the like cameras from the heat. But I don't think it helped that much.
No.
And then whenever we were ready to start shooting, something kept on happening with the fruits.
With the fruits, I assume during the extreme heat.
Yes.
Obviously.
There were just like pieces of mint, you know, just for like aesthetic purposes around the fruits.
Yeah.
And it was like when it was first set on the table, it was fresh. And then like 5 minutes later, it kept on dying, and we had to keep on replacing it.
Oh my goodness.
And then dying again. And then we had to just keep on replacing it. And okay, let's start now. We check on the rest of the fruits. The berries have melted.
Melted?
It melted, turned into jam, turned into liquid. And then we're like, okay, we can take the berries aside.
Yeah, let's continue with the other fruits, right?
Let's work with whatever we have. So we started. And
the bananas, I did say,
No, the bananas was like the KO. We're trying to like work with the bananas to make the giraffe. Yeah. But nothing was sticking from how like mushy it started getting because of the heat. And I think that's when we said like, how about we just end it there?
End it there, call it a day.
Yeah, just call it a day. Also, this episode I was hosting it with the director, Fatma, and unfortunately, there was the episode, you know, I was gonna do my first episode with Fatma, you know.
Oh, right.
But because of the heat, it ruined my chances.
Yeah, but I mean, this is, you know, like, I think while the idea is very sound, we will, inshallah, have the opportunity.
The idea was amazing.
Yeah, to do it again. And I feel like it's just, you know, we're able to prepare better for it.
Yes.
Especially when, let's say, the next few months where it's going to get less hot. Yeah, or I feel like, you know, we'll probably have to just try to organize it or find a place that suits, you know, creating it. I feel like this is something that we have to accommodate a lot, dear viewers, but obviously if you're living in our beautiful country of Kuwait, it's been very, very hot lately. And we have to accommodate for that. We're getting into a lot of scenarios or points where the cameras are giving up, we are giving up, the fruits are giving up, everything is giving up, But it's one of the things that we have to, let's say, put into account for. And I feel that day, you know, the idea, I feel like I'd love to see if we're able to come up with something. Inshallah, hopefully later,
And, you know, like these situations, they're bound to happen, and I think it's all like a learning process, you know.
Like a learning curve, you know.
Exactly.
And then this is just to show you, dear viewers, that we also make a lot of mistakes, and you know, it's better to just learn from them and then try to take these ideas, repurpose them into, let's say, something even better, which hopefully we'll be doing.
Yeah, inshallah. You live and you learn.
You live and you learn, exactly. And I mean, the cooking ventures have been absolutely fun. I'm looking forward. I mean, like, I think lately it's been kind of somewhat difficult because of just the weather and it's, let me tell you this, dear viewers, I think me and Ritaj being like very, first of all, I would call us new presenters, you know, we haven't really been into this kind of career for a long time. I feel like it's also kind of a very challenging venture that we're making, you know, because you have a lot of TV channels or programs that are dedicated just to cooking. And you know, and we are entering this kind of path with no practice, nothing, but we're learning from it. We're learning from it, and I think I appreciate the fact that our, you know, the director has an amazing vision. The director has already worked on a lot of programs that are, you know, related to cooking, related to arts and crafts. So I feel like it was an advantage to us that we're able to actually come up with something that is nice. You know, our personalities are in the episodes themselves, when we were inviting the team members and we were making them try. And I remember the very few episodes that we did with the cooking, I felt very like self-conscious about my cooking. I mean, I've told you, you know, I haven't cooked in a long while. I used to only cook for myself. I mean, I would have times where I would cook for my siblings, let's say, for example, but cooking for, like, you know, our crew. And I was like very worried. I was like, I don't think they might end up liking it. But the pasta,
it was amazing. I still think about it. You know, I really need to try recreating it one day.
Maybe I should create a recipe for it, you know, and like post it online.
Not Ahmed. Not Ahmed recipe.
Not Ahmed
An anonymous page.
I love to share. I mean, like, you know, we're already sharing the footage to the dear viewers. I'd like for a lot of people to just enjoy. I mean, this is kind of what I'm in it for, you know. I'm in it to provide enjoyment and just joy to all of you, dear viewers, and to the people around us and everything. And the cooking episodes have just been doing that.
I love it. Like, it helped me like take that first step into cooking. Again, cooking has been something I've been really wanting to do. Like every night, sometimes I just scroll through like the social medias looking for recipes, easy recipes, just so I can recreate it, you know, and I write a list, a shopping list, a grocery list, just so I can go to the supermarket and buy them
and
all.
Try them. And that's, I mean, what I've been necessarily doing. Like, I mean, a lot of the recipes that I've been kind of following are like, so it's usually a mix from what my mother cooks. And then I also go on social media to check, because like we live in an age right now where there's just a lot of content creators of food. Content creators, and I kind of like just observe all these kinds of different recipes and then try to get something from like each one, right? And then obviously at the end of the day, I feel like what makes a dish good, as cheesy as it sounds, is the person that cooks it, right? You know, especially like when you're cooking it with like, you know, positive a positive attitude and the love, exactly.
Energy, the effort, blood and sweat.
I swear to God, like I know that a lot of people tend to talk about, you know, the fact that it's cheesy or it's very, let's say, common that, oh, the last or the secret ingredient is love. It actually plays a big part,
I agree with
when you have a very good attitude and just like a lot of positivity, you put a lot of care and effort into the dish itself. You're not trying to like wing it and just add like, a lot of different things.
I feel like you can say that for like anything in life, You can really tell how much effort someone puts in through their love.
For like the thing.
Yeah, for the thing that they're doing.
Exactly, yeah. Well, dear viewers, we'll be getting into a short break right now, but please stay tuned and we'll be back right after the break. Welcome back once again, dear viewers, to our program, Why Not? So if you're just joining in, me, Ahmed Murad, and our other host, Ritaja Shkanani, we're having, just a get together. It's been a while since we've recorded an episode together, and we're just recounting some of our memories, recording episodes for our, program, Why Not? So we were talking about our cooking episodes. Yes. And we'll continue about talking about our cooking episodes. Now, I wanted to recount some of the shenanigans that we had.
Okay.
First of all, you remember when you made your grand entrance with the bike? Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. Actually, one of our Why Not family member bought this new bike.
Yes.
And we were like, how about we use that for an episode?
For an episode, yeah.
So we featured it. I pretended like I just came back, I guess, from, what was it, like... Was it grocery shopping?
I think something like that.
I was in traffic or something, and I came into the
shoot. Just like making your grand entrance.
You have to.
You have to, yeah. You have to. Us presenters, we got to have these moments.
Yeah. Just change things up a little,
Exactly, yeah. And I mean, there's just been a lot of shenanigans recording these episodes. I think just recounting. I mean. First of all, we've ended up having a great diversity in terms of dishes.
Yes.
We've done entrees, main dishes, appetizers, desserts as well.
Yes, a lot of desserts.
Lots of desserts, yeah, and that got me thinking. I mean, we've had one of the things that I can remember on top of my head, and that was very funny. I was helping out actually at that episode while it was you and Fudla that was recording when you were doing the feta.
The feta?
Yes, and behind the camera we were talking about pomegranate molasses.
Yes.
And so we were just having a laugh at it. We're trying to...
I couldn't say it properly. Fudla couldn't say it.
Exactly, and like we just kept on bothering Fudla. We were like, pomegranate molasses. She's like dips al-rumman.
Yeah, it's so much easier to say it in Arabic.
In Arabic, yeah, which is, it's kind of funny. I mean, it is very difficult, dips al-rumman, pomegranate molasses.
I still try to like say it whenever I'm in the grocery store and I point it out. I'm like pomegranate molasses.
And then I thought it was very, very funny.
We tried to challenge her in the episode to say the word, and she actually did. She did.
Yes, she did. And it's a lot of these like shenanigans that we end up doing. And I do remember, I mean, in one of the episodes that I ended up recording with the assistant director, Hassan, and I have to say, it was, if I remember correctly, it was the pink pasta episode. A lot of things were just not going accordingly. Like, for example, we were using milk at that episode.
Okay.
And so we didn't really have scissors to cut, the milk carton. So I had to like grab a kitchen knife and like kind of like make like a stab.
Okay.
Yeah. And the moment I stabbed it, like a lot of the milk just ended up.
Oh no.
Yes. So that episode, while we've had a lot of fun, I think the pasta at the end of the day was really nice. A lot of the things that were happening, I mean, the cheese was melted.
Melting butter,
the butter
everything.
And the milk. It was a lot of things that we are trying our best, but sometimes there are things that we can't really control, right? But I feel like at the end of the day, we did a good job. And I have to say, since we're on the topic of talking about the assistant director, he made us this coconut dessert.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I still remember that. I love coconut.
I still think about it to this day.
Me too.
It was so delicious, and like the only thing that was missing is for us to like, stay in a beach
not
while
work.
enjoying this, not work, get like the sun, have some tan
Yeah.
with our sunglasses and enjoying that coconut dessert. It was delicious.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was.
absolutely amazing. And I feel like if I had to choose a dish so far that is my favorite from,
The coconut.
it has to be the coconut dish.
Who knows? Hassan maybe can make us some coconut desserts again.
Maybe he could actually start a business selling that coconut dish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
feel
be
like-
the first customer.
Exactly.
I think we would all be the first customers.
We'd all be the first customers. It's just very, especially because a lot of the episodes we're recording them outdoor and it's very hot, right?
Yes.
So we're like sweating, we're like in a lot of heat,
Yeah.
and then you just get like something so cold.
Yeah.
Just so, it felt like I was just getting hit by like a cold breeze
Yeah.
while I'm eating it. I know that I look like I might be exaggerating it, dear viewers, but it
really
was
good.
delicious.
Yeah, it was.
It was delicious.
So Hassan, if you're watching this, this is a little sign that maybe you should make it again for us.
Yeah, or maybe you should start a business, try to make profit out of it.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong,
Yeah.
with making a little bit of, let's say, dinars here and there, but it's absolutely delicious. It was so good. And I mean, we've also had episodes in which you were working on the dessert, if I remember. Was it like a chocolate?
It was like cereal with chocolate.
Exactly,
with our
yeah.
lovely chef Titi.
Yes.
So Titi has been in multiple episodes with me before,
Mm-hmm.
and I still remember. I don't know if you knew about this, but she was also in an episode teaching me about ice hockey and ice skating. Figure
I do
skating,
remember
yeah.
that actually, yeah,
And
yeah.
then she was teaching me how to make the cereal. I don't know what its name was. It named?
It's like a chocolate in a cereal, kind of like
Yeah.
a Rice Krispie treat
Yes,
thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it was like cereal, melted butter with chocolate, and we kept on mixing, and then we had to turn them into like little balls. It was delicious.
Yeah,
It was
and I
delicious.
mean, I do remember, I think one of my favorite parts about that episode was I think it was her own set of,
Yeah, her aesthetic was
Yes.
so cute. Everything was
Yeah.
like Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse.
yeah,
Like so. She even had her own like little get-up.
yes,
I
yes.
think we were both Disney themed.
Yeah, you had the ratatouille,
Yeah, the Ratatouille.
Yeah.
She had Mickey Mouse everywhere.
Mickey Mouse.
It's cute.
But it's absolutely, I mean, like being able to work on those. And also I do remember Fidda's bechamel.
Oh yes, the
That-
bechamel was really good.
Yes, that was really, really nice. And it's just a lot of fun. Like, it
Yeah.
got me thinking, I mean, at this point of us recording this episode, we've kind of decided to take a break from like the cooking episodes due to, just how hot it's been, yeah. But we've been having a lot of fun, trying to create, and in some cases, I mean, I tell you, like this feels like a career path, or it feels like its own set of ventures, right? Where it's difficult and we have to keep in account a lot of things, but we're trying to make it work.
Yes.
We're adding our own why not twist
Yes.
into it.
All of our little personalities in every episode.
Exactly, and I actually would love if we're able to feature more of our teams
Yes.
into the cooking episodes. Not just the cooking episodes, but this has been an idea that we've been talking ever since even the last few recap episodes. We want to actually interview our director someday.
Inshallah, if she's watching this as well.
Exactly.
Maybe,
So maybe
you know.
she would get the idea that sometimes she'd be like, because we always try to make schedule or like try to make time for it, but time does not allow it, and we've been very busy.
Yes,
We've been
yes.
extremely busy trying to come up with a lot of interesting ideas and also
Inshallah,
places.
our director is multi-talented, so
Exactly.
I mean, I think this would be a perfect idea interviewing her for an episode.
You think it would be an episode? I think it might actually be 3 episodes worth, because
yeah.
where do we even start, I'm a person with like many talents,
Yes.
and she's looking at us behind the scenes right now, yeah. But no, we're actually being very honest. We did talk about the idea, and I feel like it would actually be a very good idea to also present to the dear viewers. I mean, it's always just been us, the presenters, right? Presenting and doing our entire thing. It would be actually very amazing to future just
Yes.
a behind the scenes
Yes.
kind of episode or thing, just to work on, because programs and the episodes and the ideas that we create, they take a lot of effort
Yes, they
and time, and we have a lot of, let's say, plans in which for example, the fruit episode that you mentioned, where it doesn't end up working out, but at the same time, we get a lot of opportunities where things actually go south completely. Like we are in the location, nothing is going on plan, but we end up, because the group is very into it, right? So with all of our effort and with our director's guidance as well, she, in some cases where I feel like just everybody is, let's say, disorganized and we're not sure what we're trying to do, the director is always there to get us all back together and put on full focus and trying to come up with ideas on the spot, which is something that we tend to do a lot in this program because, obviously, this is improv based. We don't necessarily plan with everything. We go onto the location and we start generating all these ideas.
Yes, we scope out the area.
Exactly.
Come up with ideas, see what we can say here, or what does this do, what does that do, who can we talk to? Yeah, it's a whole process when we do these episodes. It
is an entire process, but at the end of the day, we are very proud of what we come up with, and it's quite different. And I feel like at this point, I'm quite excited to see what we have planned very soon. We're probably gonna have a lot of different plans. But in terms of cooking, I feel like it would be actually better if we're able to upgrade our set.
I have some things planned for the future, so hopefully, maybe we'll turn into professional chefs one day.
Professional chefs, we just exit Why Not and become chefs, right? We also did have some ideas that I could talk about it a little bit, but we've mentioned it before, but we also do plan on having some, let's say, the cooking episodes are kind of like their own special category, but we'll be having also another category in which we'll be going to restaurants which provide kind of like a cooking experience. So we talked about it like hot pot, Korean barbecue, things like that. I feel like we'll end up recording an episode. Those, especially with hot pot.
I love hot pot, guys.
We're big fans of hot pot. Oh my goodness, I've had some last week and
I think also me twice.
It's something that I always have to go back to, and sometimes even when I ask all my friends or my family, hey, do you want to go? And they're like, no, we don't feel like it. I'm like, fine, I'll go by myself. And you see this one guy, sitting in a round table, just with his own pot.
That's you.
That's me. Yeah.
That's me as well.
You do that too, right?
Every time I bring my friends to hot pot, they always want to go back.
Yeah.
Not one of them said no. Or
exactly.
Whenever I'm like, what do you guys want to eat? It's like
hot pot. It is. One aspect about it is the fact that it's quite a social setting.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean? You
have the round table as well.
Exactly, yeah.
Everyone's looking at each other.
And there's always an opportunity to catch up because, you're all sitting down, enjoying each other's company and enjoying it over something very delicious.
Yes, exactly.
Which is hot pot.
And everyone's ordering their own things and you're like, can I try that out?
Exactly.
Yeah, sure. Here, try this one out. Did you try this one out? You should try it, it's all...
Exactly. That's how I was able to get a lot of my friends into tofu.
Okay, I'm not into tofu.
Exactly, but, during that one episode, I have to get you into tofu.
Inshallah, we'll see.
It's something that honestly I understand a lot of the people's let's say, not really interested because by itself it's really not that good.
Okay.
But it's all about how you mix it.
With the broth, right?
With the broth, or even they've got some side dishes in that one specific restaurant, which is one of my favorite dishes of all time, dear viewers. I've talked about this in this program. I've talked about it in different programs, but it's called mapo tofu.
Okay.
Which is essentially stir-fried tofu with minced meat.
Okay.
And some Szechuan peppers.
Okay.
And so it's kind of like this, what we call a hamsa.
Okay.
Right? With tofu, minced meat, peas, and some Szechuan pepper, and it's one of the, oh my God,
I need to try it out.
I'm just thinking about it right now, and I'm hungry. I feel like I can just get up right now.
Leave?
Yeah, get up and be like, bye-bye dear viewers, and just leave it. Exactly, just go. Yeah, it's a delicious dish, and it's been one of the dishes that I would love to attempt. To make, yeah. And one of our cooking dishes. We have a lot of exciting ideas that we will be able to try. Some ideas that we want to retry as well. The fruits episode.
The fruit, yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, I feel like the idea is amazing because we'll be able to provide. It's arts and crafts with food.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Maybe we do it indoors.
Indoors, I'd say, yeah. And even like one of the ideas that I had specifically for this program, which they've kind of been trending a little bit, but bento boxes.
Oh, is it the...
Like a lot of like Japanese cuisine, or just generally they love to like...
It's like the little lunch boxes,
Exactly,
right?
like a lunch box in which they are trying...
Sandwiches and like veggies.
Exactly, so
whatnot.
like with just a cute design and all, yeah.
I like that idea. And I've always wanted to like, you know the bento cakes?
Oh.
Yeah, though I feel like that would be a good idea. We can attempt making a cake, maybe decorate the cake to our own personalities. It's a good idea.
This is a very, very sound idea.
Write notes.
We'll be writing notes about that, yeah. And well, dear viewers, I think we've gotten to talk a lot, and we have to close off today's episode.
Okay.
But it was fun recounting our adventures about just our cooking episodes. We look forward to creating more in the future, inshallah.
Inshallah.
And I mean, thank you so much for joining us, dear viewers, once again to our program. I've been your host, Ahmed Murad, joined by our other host, Ritajish Kanani. Until next time, dear viewers, please take good care of yourselves, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, everybody. This is Sarah Al-Amiri in Why Not Show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our program, Why Not? I'm your host, Ahmed Murad.
Lovely viewers of Why Not? I am your host, Ritajish Kanani.